How's things? Tango! Good to see you, Tango. Sorry, I just had to twiddle my box. My box wasn't the best. Yeah, how's things, Adrian? How's your missus? Keep thinking about you two. I was meant to be live yesterday, but I'd have needed a snorkel and a big old tractor tire to hold myself down. It was blowing a gale and it was raining bad, like tropical downpour rain. We're going to go and have a look to see if there's any fawn. Evan Jones, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Welcome to chat. Evan, I give everybody a wrench so everyone can check each other out. We have amazing channels coming here. There you go. Squatch, how you doing? We are going to go through an ancient peat marsh and an ancient woodland. There's a doe, a roe deer doe, who was chosen that place to have a fawn. So we're going to go and check, see if she's there. And if there's any sign of the fawn. Scott, how you doing? Sky's miserable, but it's not actually that cold. This is meant to be summer, believe it or not. Jamie, I caught him eating before. So cheap. My giant feather baby. I thought I was going to lose him a couple of days ago. He hadn't come down the house. Is that car? No, it's gone that way. He hadn't come down the house. So I went up and he hadn't come out of his bed. And he was in a bad way. So I've been syringe feeding him my magic concoction. And he's really picked up. Hang on, Scotch Stomper, 2 secs. I'll give you. There you go, you got a wrench. It is 5 minutes past 12. I'm Northern England. Daisy, how you doing, chick? Not so much sunshine today. Look at that meticulously trimmed bush. Almost as good as mine. So we've had loads of wild bird chicks fledge. So we're in the break for a few weeks until they nest again. But the wild birds have a habit of nesting twice every year. The woodland that we're going to has a Roman quarry in there, dated to 209 AD. Used to build Hadrian's Wall, an outpost. Dan, our fishing guru, how you doing? Stupart, good to see you, how's you? Dave. Sorry, Dave, I was being ignorant there. How you doing, Dave? How have you been behaving, Stupart? down our fish tank guru. Puts me to shame. Yes, Squatch. I've done lives from there. There is a local, it's called the Old Church. It's not exactly imaginative, but that was actually a Roman outpost. A lot of the buildings around here are built with sandstone from Hadrian's Wall and the Roman sites. But it's about 4.5 miles away from where we are. Paul, how you doing? Steve, what's occurring? Did you go fishing the other day, Steve? I bet my foal's got massive as well. What is that? We shall carry on motoring along. The quarry at the woodland that we're going to, it's nuts. The markings on the stone are 1800 years old and they're as fresh as yesterday. There is some Roman graffiti in there, but without a rope, I can't get to it. And me dangling off a rope, that's how accidents happen. So, Sarah, how are you doing, chick? Minding extra kids. Ooh, the joys of the summer holidays. In my Discord, I posted actually the graffiti, some 3D models of the graffiti. A whole lot of fun. He's a Chi-Chi's been poorly sick. I thought he was gonna not wake up yesterday morning. Apple cider vinegar, believe it or not, is a cure-all for chickens. It's pretty much medicine to them. The vitamins, probiotics, it really fixes them. Ooh, got people on bikes, 2 secs. I put it down to Gapes. Gasping. His coma gone purple. He sounded really fluidy. I part wondered if it was sauerkraut, but I went the proactive route and got the ivermectin, and I've been putting that through him as well as my little concoction. Mick, how you doing? And there's our fishing. Oh, Mick, just in time. Tree of girth. Chest still isn't right from the virus. It's like 3 weeks, or is it 4 weeks? No, 3 weeks since I had it. And my chest is still crap. Nick, how you doing, chick? Roadkill David, how you doing? Sorry, I couldn't see the screen there. Wasn't it just? I can hear chicks. I don't know what they are. Right, fastest fingers, whoever gets it first, left or right, is the way we'll go. You'll have to be quick to beat Jamie though. First one I see on screen, we go that way. Left, Paul got it. Jamie is slipping. Middle. No, there's some rams in that field. I'm not going through tubs. No. Well, there was tubs in there. Smee, how are you doing? Long time no see. How's things, Smee? What have you been up to? See, when we were kids, you see that big nettle patch? I'm 5'8", and they're about my height. But me and my brother, it's one of my earliest memories, so I was maybe 6 and him maybe 5, next to the chicken pen. There was a big patch like that. It was summer, we had shorts and t-shirts on, and the little gittery brother went to push us in. It didn't half sting, so I got him back, and I was the one that got told off even though he started it. Smee rocks. He's a goodness, Smee. Wild peas, wild sweet peas. These, you'll get them either yellow or you'll get them purple. It's a bluey purple, they're beautiful. I actually got some seeds. I collected some seeds and I put them in the garden because I like them. See, so far, 2024 sucks. It started off with I was still with it. March. My back is so I just had a skin. They think the arthritis has got into where they fused my back, so the bone's deforming and it's hitting the nerve for my right leg. Yay! So they're talking neurosurgeons, which, yeah. And me and little bod both had the virus again 4 weeks ago-ish. Consultants were having meetings and she got given Paxlovid, the adult anti-inflammatories, antivirals. I meant to have them, but I thought that rubbish, I could not be bothered with a million phone calls and then getting someone to go to the hospital to pick up mine as well. So she did great. Within 24 hours of starting the antivirals, she was really good. Me, I was having out-of-body experiences and all sorts. Very strange. All right, Steve's nice. Nothing worse. Mine was playing up last night. So yeah, so far 2024 sucks. Hence I've not been on over the last month or two. I've been having to use crutches in the house. And I've actually been good and rested it. It made absolutely no difference. I thought, you know what? I'll do what I want. Your shed's done, nice one. We had really bad rain yesterday. Have we got Olympic-sized swimming pools on this track? So you still got the old farm cobbles, and one of them is a mahoosive. See, that'll have that red one. That'll have be a big chunk of quartz. Oh, there's the other big piece of quartz. That one, it's huge. are you little birds? Can't work them out. The lambs aren't little tiny cute things anymore. Steve, just as well. After your last attempt at a ladder, you need not to be on them. Lulu, how you doing? Good morning. Jamie, if they didn't weigh an absolute ton, I'd want to get some. Jamie, the fossils that I picked up the other day, I'll send you some photos. They look like shells, like fancy cockle shells, but they could be plants, I'm not sure yet. Mick, I actually caught him the first time in 2 days. He had a peck at some corn. He didn't eat, well, I think he ate it, but he only had a couple of bits. But he's hanging around with the hens, which is better than yesterday because he just took himself off by himself and got under bushes, and that's when they're feeling rubbish. UB, how are you doing, UB? Happy 4th of July to you for yesterday. It'll have gone past midnight, hasn't it, for you? Oh, for you, got the immense heat. There's my hills in the background. How's Mrs. UB? If you don't know UB, go over and say hello. Absolute rock star. Mrs. UB has the most infectious laugh ever. So I've carried on syringe feeding Cheap. So it's a dash of honey, a respiratory blend of apple cider vinegar and vitamins in it, and a respiratory oil aid type affair in some warm water, blend it, added it all together and syringe fed him. Happy days, glad to hear it. Give him my love. I know, eating chocolate stashes. Ooh, lucky. Sticky as willies. Oh, wind blew it off. Have we got any sticky balls? We should have. Yes, we do indeed. We have sticky balls. Where did that wind come from? You'd be cross-eyed. Cheap on whiskey would be a scary thing. Dave, how are you doing, sir? Silage, that field. That's my question with silage that. Because I've been laid up, I'm behind on my chores. I've got a lot of bushwhacking to do. I need to trim that bush. There's nothing worse than a wild wind. Go away. Right, let's go deer spotting. From the time I saw her last, she looks like she's hanging here to have a fawn. So So we might be lucky. You never know. Ooh, heck. Less looking at the screen, more washing your feet, has it? I'm going to be well annoyed if it starts raining. I've got loads of washing out. Exactly. Sticky balls and sticky woolly makes a mess of your hair. Jay, how you doing, chick? Good evening. Sticky balls in your hair is a nightmare. Long hair. Hang on, let's see that. Long haired. Spaniel's ears, gaffer. Spaniel's ears get them really bad. Oh, we've got raspberry canes. I should have had lots of raspberries off, but Willow has been raising my raspberry bushes. I caught her with her tongue out, wrapping it around like a giraffe does. Right, dear, we're out there. I'll be out this wind in a minute. Soldier's buttons, dear. See, I've always known it as Sticky Willy, and if you Google it, it's actually a thing. Sticky Willy. Sticky Willy's meant to have health benefits, so I tried some on alive, and basically Sticky Willy just tastes green. If you envisage what the colour green would taste like, that's Sticky Willy. Yeah, I'm going to get out this wind in a minute. I'm going to be down there against the wall. Should block some of it out. Yesterday it was really bad. We've had 2 days of really high winds. Absolute nightmare. Mick. Could she be down here saying in the meadow? So we're about to go into the peat bogs. The peat was cut out of here and dried in the shed we're going up to. It's now used as a farm shed. They built over the top of it. But originally... Ah, it's swallows. I can hear swallows. The little old woodland that we're going to. Cheers, mate, you're a star. Right, let me get through this gate. Mint sauce. Hello. Oh, those lambs are huge. Let's get a look. There's the metalwork still in the wall at the hatches. From the time of the peat. And you got little lintels in. Right, dear, we're out there. This seems really long. Wind, go away. When we get out around the back end, it'll drop anyway. I really should be washing my feet. Don't particularly want to go arse over tip. That is a massive molehill. It's huge. I'm a size 8. That's massive. I'm going to get my feet tied up in this grass, you know that. Wouldn't be the first time I've dropped like a bag of the proverbial on live. Oh. Oh, just make a change. You had the sun yesterday and I had it wet and blowy. Very moist and blowy. There's a few more bits of this wall that he needs to repair. Some of it's crumbling. The problem with sandstone is it just grows, but it's easy enough to make. It's just a pile of stone. Been used for hundreds of years. And still does the job. Aye. See where the Victorian dump is? I look at the molehills and where the rabbits have been digging. As to what's under the ground. Rabbits are good for digging up and letting you know what's there. I'm just looking through. Oh, I can hear a cock. Do you know, stew pot? Can't believe no one else mentioned it. I was expecting it. Well, it's kind of straight, this bit. It's doing all right, Nick. There's a bit further, it's hidden by bracken, stinky, horrible stuff, that needs a bit of TLC. All right. Someone deep down in there. Is that on a seat? Are they really short? I think there's a seat. Is there? Oh no, someone's catching bugs. To count the bugs, look. She's got a net. There you go. Jamie. Not every day you see someone squatting down with a net and a peat bug. Yeah, counting the bugs. Kind of nice though. I think all the helicopters have gone. So an old was kind of mothballed skeleton crude RAF base. It's suddenly now the biggest in the UK. And they're using it for technological warfare. And we've had the Netherlands, we've had the Dutch pilots, we've had the new Apaches, we've had the Chinooks on night manoeuvres. We get NATO, but this was just the Dutch. So it was rather loud at night, but oh, I love seeing them. In fact, I love going to Chinook. Jamie. Has your mum ordered any more paint, Jamie? We'll just have a look at the Roman Quarry. I just got headbutted by a bee in the side of my head. I've got a big scar on the back of my arm from a horsefly. Hey, up past my fox. We've got Foxy Loxy. Where are you? Really strong smell of fox. Where are you? I'll have a look on the other side of this wall. Absolutely stinks of fox. See if a fox jumps out of one of these bushes, I'll have a heart attack. Foxes are really musky smelling critters, and you can smell where they've been even a couple of days later. They stink. Just have a look. Oh, we've got a pheasant there, so the fox can't be about. Well, that would be in the fox's mouth. And paint. She's concreting over the top of what? Slabs. Oh, jeez. Jamie, are you being roped in to do the concreting? Or are you going to sit back and watch the show? What's that down there? We have a chopper, maybe they're not gone. Hi, send us the pictures. So this woodland, the Romans were here. Quarry and stone for Hadrian's Wall and its outposts. There was also a battle here in 1569. Ooh, they put new seats in. I dragged my little in on a walk up here. Now, she wasn't a fan at the time. But I blagged her that we'd come to this bit, and as soon as we got to the wood, she could have a picnic. Well, we got here, the seat had died. It wasn't there. It was just a stub. She was not happy. She absolutely hated every second. Oh, little, so I've got a special needs little girl. I say little, she's 14. And her dad had the telly on. And she's like enjoying her geography. So, tsunamis, earthquakes, whatnot. Avalanches. So he's watching the telly and Mount Etna erupting comes on the TV. And he says to her, hey, look at the fire coming out of that volcano. And she turned around and she went, Dad, that's not fire, that's lava. And she started telling him off. He thought he was getting down to her level and she absolutely nailed it. I wonder if the path's open yet. Shall we have a look? Looks like people have been going through. Let's have a look. Definitely looks like it might be open. I feel like someone just bit me on the hand. And the trees haven't fallen yet, so this is the first part of the quarry. That path looks like it's been used. I'm going to have a snoop. So this is the first part of the quarry. You can still see the tool marks. The stone was taken from here, and the closest point of Hadrian's Wall is, no, we've walked a bit further, about 5.5 miles from here. And the stone's covered in tool marks. Terry B, how you doing? Just going to have a look. See if this footpath is actually open. There's a lot of storm damage and the path's starting to drop. So they closed it off. Hopefully, I've got my fingers crossed that they've been repairing it, but we'll have a look. Can I see from here? Not quite, we'll go a bit further. So this is the smallest part of the quarry. It carries on around the corner. They were here for a while. There's a lot of stone being moved out. They dated it to 209 AD from some graffiti behind us, but I can't climb. And I don't fancy going down a rope. Let's have a look. I think people have been naughty and they've carried on going down. Right, back up. I really want to get down to there. I want to get back to the kettles. But they closed it for safety for a little bit. But I love this woodland, it's amazing. Beautiful place, a lot of history. So the graffiti, oh, hang on, I'll come a bit further along. This stone face that we walk along the top of carries on around the corner, comes around the back there, and about 5 minutes walk, it's there. But it's just not safe to get to. The archaeologists had to go on ropes. I don't fancy ropes. That, surprised it's still standing, to be honest. There's not much more, there's more stone falling. Let me just have a drink. Nick, thank you, chick. Alright, Sarah, thank you, chick. So this looks like a path, it's actually not, it's a riverbed, well, stream bed. In winter, you have to hang on to the top and not look over the side. As it's green, we're going over the top. Who hecky me? I keep getting a funny, weird, numb feeling in my right foot. It's like my foot's not there, it's sinking through the surface that I'm going to stand on. Jay, this is one of my favourite places in the world. There was a battle about 15 minutes walk that way of the ownership of the local castle. 3,000 mercenaries were said to have been slain by the Queen's troops in this wood. No, not as yet. It's only like 2 weeks since I had the scan, isn't it? But it's like my foot's just sinking through the surface. Like if I'm walking up steps, suddenly it feels like my foot's not there. It's sunk through. Very weird feeling. Hiya. Hiya. No bother. too moist. Moist. Mick, have you got your frocks out of your cupboards? It's frock wearing season. It's getting a bit warm. Down there anyway. Nessie, how are you doing, chick? Nessie, Jamie's going to be doing some concreting. Some wellies and a float, you'll be grand. Or stand over your sister and make your sister do it. As if. Michaela out fishing. It's been cold here the last couple of days. It's been like 10 degrees Celsius. Ah, it's a bit moist. Right, deer spotting. And having a look for foxes. While we're at it. Still smell them. Hey, bracken, stinks. Watch that and lass with a butterfly net come diving out of the bush. Oh, perfect, Jamie. Perfect. So, this is perfect place for Foxy Loxy because there's lots of pheasants. Lots of cocks. Through the arch. I wish someone would cut that down because that's going to hurt if it lands on your head. It'll drill you into the ground. So there's at least one doe. Looked like she was stopping here to have a fawn. So I'll keep an eye out for her and it. Last time I saw her, she was further on. The next field over. But you never know. They do favour this bit. Yes, Nick, cocks, lots of them, cock pheasants. We've had 2 cocks so far today. But no hens. Right, so you've got a path through there. What was that? I'm not the most quiet, am I? That bird's a chaffinch. Ron, how you doing? I have that. all day long from spring. I have that in my garden, or like a single note from them, and they drown out every single bird. I can hear them in the house. It drives me nuts. Coffee monitor run, how are you doing? I'm just looking for ears in the bracken. Everything's green and they're brown, the hardest spot. I wonder how big my fawn is. My foal, even. I bet she's getting big. Hopefully she's back in the paddock. I think she put them out of pasture, but we'll see. And I forgot to put some carrot in my pocket for her. I'm slacking on my make to fall my bestie. We've been not well. So you've got a badger track in there. Badgers are creatures of habit. It's 80, wow. Yesterday it was 100 here. It was torrential like tropical downpours. Unreal. Absolutely unreal rain. Absolutely torrential. And the track goes through it there. Right, pay attention, Shazit, because sometimes I do it on this side. No, we're going to go and see my horny friends. We're going to go and see the little hornies. Nessie, I was watching Gary and the cutest little Karen. She's absolutely adorable. So Gary's a goat. And he's so naughty. I love him. Another track in through there. This was a deer nursery a couple of years back along this bit. Ooh, it looks ideal. Is it big enough? It's pretty. That Chaffins is just trying to annoy me. It's following me. It's one of those things when you hear it, you can't unhear it. Wow, all this silver birch is flying up. Is it? It looks lovely. You know what you need to do then? You need to carry on filling it. So this is all still marsh. We've done a big loop around it. And it's actually dry. There's no water in. These ditches, oh, there's a little bit. These ditches were absolutely loaded up a few weeks back. Sorry, I'm just scanning. Oh, heck. It's not meant to be like that. Don't come down on my head. I heard a squeak. It's pulling half the bank with it. Right, I'm out. That is definitely on a wonk. Adrian, how's the missus? We saw the buck with two, well, he had four, didn't he? Does in this part. Over the winter. He's done his bit, so he'll have taken off. Headed back onto the moors for the heather. And the bilberries. Bilberries are lush. Really, really nice. They look like blueberries, but they've got more taste and lush. All those thistles. That's why it's pink, it's thistles. Absolutely full. Ron, what have you been up to? Out and out special. So if you want to drop down into chat, I'll give you a wrench and you can check everybody out. We've got some amazing channels in chat. Feel free to drop into chat and I'll wrench you up. Someone had been down here and they were pulling branches down, making it all into arches. The local council went nuts. Absolutely ballistic. So this used to be a hedgerows. Branches are at a 90-degree angle to the main hawthorn. Is it a hawthorn? Must be, yeah, it's a hawthorn. And they cut through the branch about 2/3 of the way and they push it over. Haribo Tang Fastic. I like the teddy bears, little jelly bears, they're lush. No, I haven't. I was laid up, wasn't I, with the Rona, and I pretty much missed the elderflower. I'll keep an eye. Like, there's that one there. I'll give it a try. I'll try and get some. Because we walked down the main road last time, didn't we? And I picked a load. Pick elderflower in the morning after dinner time, after, well, lunchtime, sorry. It starts to smell like cat pee. Always pick elderflower in the morning. Stewpot, have a good one. Thank you for coming in. Oh, heck, this is the bit where I feel like a short ass. Because the bracken gets so tall, it's like a tunnel. God, I hate the smell of it. Oh, I hear cock. Have a good one, Stewpot. That pheasant flew down here. Stickiest Willius. Sticky Willy. Oh, my miniature. Oh, poor plant. Where is it? It's over here. Tiniest set of balls ever. Poor little. Oh no, we've got some buster gonads. There you go. You see the little hairs on them. If I would focus. Sorry, my photograph. Buster gonads. Anyone remember Buster? And where from? Decimite. God, I hate bracken. Full of bugs, ticks, and it stinks. Yeah, little tiny balls. He was... Oh my God, these ones are smaller. Oh, poor things. They are the tiniest set of balls I think I've seen. Little wee balls. Christ, that bracken's like 8 foot tall. Gives me the itch. I just don't like it. It also is a horrible barrier to walk through. Oh, honestly, I can't stand the smell of bracken. It's vile. Is that mustard? I think that's mustard. Could be, might not be. Need Rose in. She's our expert. Plant-wise. Squash, that's exactly what we do. We've got people all over the globe. It's nuts. And everyone just wants to giggle, just have a crack. Watch me make an arse of myself now, and well, quite often, to be fair. Last time I saw the doe, it was on this right-hand side. We'll have a look. Yeah, little wee balls. Bless him. It's not the size of the nail, it's how you drive it. No idea where that came from. So that's how I saw the doe was in here. What the heck was that? Swiftly moving along. So the doe was in this bit on the right. We've got a silver birch coming down. No, it's not. It's cherry. That's silver birch. Is it? Yes. No, that's not. It's cherry. Well, that's good. I know it's good for artists, but it's also good for burning. Jamie, look at the balls on that. Got blooming wax all over my nails. He's showing off. Big set there. That Sticky Willy's taller than me. That's some big Willy. I am not posh. I kind of like live in the middle. Well, officially it's a town, but I'm also like the middle of nowhere. We're like 20 years behind the rest of the country, which isn't anything bad. We've got the malls, we've got a lot of peat bogs. And farms, lots of farms. So I wondered if she'd stayed in here. There's a little beck in the bottom. And you've got a really tall bank on this side. So she'd be kind of safe in there. crab apples, lots of, not as much as last year. Jamie, I'll send you some crab apples and bite into one alive. They suck all the moisture out your mouth. Instant dry mouth. That willy was bigger than me. Unbelievably tall. Some more there. Massive willy. See, the locals think I'm nuts, so I do check to make sure there's no one behind me. Oh, triple dare. You do it for triple dare? If I send Gareth some, see me quit all. Why have they hardly got any berries on? You've only got the odd one. That'll be a good one actually, it's absolutely covered in pollen. I'd send Gareth some as well. Claggy. Have we got any cherries ready? I don't think they'll be ready. Have a look. I love wild cherries. Peppers. Right. I'm growing some Scotch bonnets. There's hardly any cherries on either. These were absolutely covered last year. We did have some late frost though. See if we've got any hazelnuts. Loads of hazels along here. Yes, lots of hazels. That's what we like to see in the tunnel. Nice one, Steve. Right, hang on. Oh, God, I'm getting too old for bending down. What even is that? Let's have a look at you. That's it. Should I just stand on a stick and scare it off? Lost it. Could I stand on any more sticks? Right, drink a clock. I need a drink. Yeah, I love cherries. Vicky, how you doing, chick? Good morning. You hecky me. The hedge cutter, in his wisdom, chopped a load of the hazels back. I've got a young gala tree, and every year so far it's been absolutely loaded with apples. There you go, make a tree of girth. We'd have been using that as a climbing frame as a kids. Used to have a cherry trees that go for climbing. We'd get right up into the crown of the tree and get shouted and bawled at my mum to get down. My tree climbing days are well and truly over. And I'm trying not to giggle because someone's been sliding down this bank. All hail the tree of girth. My tawny owls have got chicks. They've started twit-to-wooing. Well, it's not really a twit-to-woo yet. It's an attempt though. Right, is my fall here. And where's my horny friends? Oh, she's here. Yeah, she's here. Well, her mum's here. As are the horny ones. Where's that foal? Ooh, heck. Stay out the mud, shaz it. Foal, where art thou? Good afternoon, Mr. Magpie. How's your wife and family? Where is she? There's her mother. She'll be about 3 months old now. Where's she at? She might be 4 months now. Can't see her in a stable. Where you at, little un? Can't see her. She might be in the sheds. I'm just looking in a stable, I can't see her. Hello, my horny friend, how you doing? Do you want us to pick you something? Do you want some grass or you're just going to attack me? Hello, son. Oh, you're my friend today. So that one was attacked by a dog and it lost part of its ear. It's normally dead shy. Hello, son. You going to headbutt me? No, you're going to show me your ass. Fab. Let's go see the other one. The other one's laid down. That is the first time. That's never. Where's the magpies? It's never tried to butt us. Hello, girl. Boy. So you're daddy. Hello, fella. You coming? Come on then. You coming? Oh, he's coming. Hello, son. Do you want some grass? I'll pick you some grass. Oh no, you're just going to ignore me. Fab. Are you doing that for bad? Or do you not want to be clarty? Right, hang on, I'll come a bit further down. I'll get you some grass. Hello, boys. Look at him, he's trying to batter a plant. Hello, son. What's this? Hello, big lad. Right, are you going to be mate or are you going to try and do us in? Hello, son. See? We couldn't be friends. Look at him. He's going to give him a hiding now. Hello, son. Come on then, I'll get you some grass. Hello, son. You good lad. Hello. You are very handsome. Ah, my back. Shouldn't have bent down. Hachi. Hello, son. My back's spazzed up. Fantastic. I'll get you some more grass. Hang on. I'll cheat. Right. I see you've been eating nettles, but I'm not picking your nettles. I'll get you some salad. Hello, big lad. Dan, how are you doing? There you go, son. You're beautiful. Well, you're handsome, aren't you? He's watching the goats. How you doing, Dan? You want some more grass? You're telling me you want grass, right? Hang on. Oh, here you go, son. You good lad. Oh, that sounds interesting. Yes, we do. What? There's a couple of donkeys back where we first started walking from. I was walking the other way around, and they'd escaped. So I had a farmer leading sheep behind me, who were galloping, and I had 2 escaped donkeys at the top. In hindsight, I should have tried and blagged them to follow me home, but I ended up helping the farmer get the donkeys put in his field for the neighbour that wasn't home. Beth, love you. It's not cold. It's not cold, it's not hot. Up here, it's been moist and it's been cool. And it's not Coke, it's actually Ribena. See me? Thinking ahead. How's Leon? These ones are funny. I want some goats. Goats are clever animals. The most intelligent animal I've ever come across is a honey badger. If you look up Stoffel, Stoffel, he was attacked by... He taught the girlfriend to climb up on a gate, and as he held the gate open a little bit, got off escape. They built him this enclosure. He was snapping branches and uses them to climb out. He was digging up stones, stacking them. So they had to take all the stones out because he was getting out that way. And then the clever bit is he was making mud balls. He'd roll mud balls, push them with his back legs and build them into a set of steps and escape again. Very, very, very clever. I do indeed. I have my beautiful walking boots. Thank you, Mick and Nick. Ooh. Be interesting to see how it goes. If it makes a difference, get it whapped in. Yeah, I can do. Growing up, we had a nanny, and she died in the middle of the night giving birth to twins. The first one, she lived, but she died giving birth to the second one. That popped its clogs. So I had a hand rearer from being a little kid, and she was so funny. Devious. See, people expect goats to be arseholes, so they get away with murder. I do like goats, I want goats. Mike, get hold of Mick. I smell silage. Stinky stuff. Yeah, they're hilarious. But I couldn't get any. I'd be terrified that I'd kill me goats every day. Every time that they drop like a sack of tatties. Chi-Chi's been really poorly. I thought I was losing him yesterday, but so he's been getting syringe fed. He's a lot better today. I mean, little concoctions doing its magic, but yeah, wasn't good. Has he got cattle in this field? Because it stinks. Yes, I do. I need them in my life. The chickens, the Labradors, and some little dinky goats following us around the garden. I think it's a winner. Yeah, Beth was involved, and I love her for it. Involved in trying to get me some goats. They went through hell trying to get me some goats as a surprise. One of the most thoughtful, nicest things ever. Love you for it. Yeah, silage. Stinky pickled grass. I've been having to syringe feed him. He hadn't come down with the hens, and I went up the shed, and he was still in his bed, and his comb was purple, he was gasping. At first, I thought it would be sauerkraut. I think it's grapes, so I made him a concoction. Bit of honey, apple cider vinegar, respiratory vitamins and minerals for birds, with some warm water. It's just the honey just to give him a little bit of energy, and it's antibacterial, and it perks him up. Have a good one, Dan. It's Friday, the weekend's nearly here. So yesterday he did come out of his shed, but he was just taking himself off by himself. He's a lot brighter today. I've still been syringing him, but he's been wandering around with the hens, which is good, but he's not really eating. Yesterday, this is how poorly he was. Sticky, how you doing? Yesterday, I had to kind of force feed him some ham. That's how poorly he's been. But he's on the ivermectin. And my other concoctions. Oh, Cock. Hello, Mr. Cock. We're coming over to where you are, sir. Hang on, where's he gone? Cock, where art thou? We have Cock. Don't fly and get squished under a car because I'm coming over. Or is he going to go back in the garden over there? No, it's not. I got him some mealworms out. Just did not want to eat at all. Absolutely horrendous. Oh, he's done a bump down the back of the wall. But today is a lot brighter. And his comb's just about back to normal. Cheers, mate. You can see Scotland in the background. Visibility's not so bad. Ooh, you're French ladies. No hassle. How you doing, Paul? Oops, I've nearly just got over. Yeah, well, I've kind of been taking that over. Beth, getting his fluids into him. So if he's not eating, at least he was drinking. I caught him pecking on a little bit at some corn, which is a good sign, but not getting tucked in like he normally would. How's things, Paul? So I'll carry on with my concoction until it gets to the point where he won't let me catch him anymore, and I'll know he's feeling a lot better. So that airport where the night manoeuvres are on was over there, and you could hear them like they're on top of the house, just sat on the runway. Oh, there she is. Demi, how are you doing? Good morning. I hope you had a good day yesterday. So you got Scotland all in the background. So you got the borders. Be easier to look after, cheat cheap. Don't be so sure. He answers back. He does talk back. So Photos Against Anxiety, if you want to come in, I'll give you a range, go check her out. Amazing lady with a brilliant channel. And there goes my cock. He's just landed in the field. Is his heart rate behaving now? After going rock bottom. Hogweed. Evil stuff. Can I nick some of that? Are they? No, they're not. There's a plant in there that I want the seeds off to put in the garden. The little old cock pheasant is still here. He was in their garden. He's found the bird feeders and he's just checking himself off in the field. $51. He's blooming awkward, isn't he? Tell him to pack it in from me. Leon, feel better soon, and I'll be doing your head in. Where's all the cows? Probably on the moors waiting for me going up at the gate. The balls can do one, thank you. He's got corn ready. I was watching the rain come in last night and it was unbelievable. I mean, it was torrential. Where's me Willie? Oh. There's me little balls. Sticky Frog, the only glimmer of hope from the election was that Nigel Farage got into Parliament. He won his seat. So he's going to be a thorn. It's going to be an interesting watch. But yeah, can't stand Starmer whatsoever. Don't like the man. He's a slime ball as it is. Never mind Angela Rayner. Can't stand her. She should never get near Parliament or a job in Parliament, put it that way. Yeah, I was talking about sticky balls. Yeah, from this morning, last time I checked, Reform actually had over 6 million votes. But the way the voting system goes, they had 4 seats. So I don't know about any more. But 6 million voted for them. Yeah, that's them. Reform. Everyone I know's voted for them up here. Is he? Oh God, no. Yeah, they have. Unfortunately, they didn't do better. But 6 million, I can't remember what percentage that is of the votes, but it's a big percentage. So they've done amazing. I wish he'd stuck his hat, well, chucked his hat in the ring a bit earlier. Yeah, they've been very, very close to taking some Labour seats as well as Reform. The Conservatives are screwed anyway. They've gone more like Labour than Labour is. They're more left than right. I can't stand her. I actually can't stand her. She's as bad as Starmer. Possibly worse, actually. Can't stand her. So, yeah. Yeah. But Nigel in Parliament, I'm looking forward to that. Prime Minister's question times are going to be epic. He was an absolute thorn in the side of the European Parliament. It was so funny. You could see them all just want to smack their head off the tables every time Nigel got in. Yeah, it looks that way. Oh, Jamie, nice one. So we shall see how it goes. But 4 years' time, it could be Nigel in Downing Street. That would be mint. That would be fab. Yeah, I do too. I'm exactly the same, but everyone I know is. If we had proportional representation, they would have had a lot more seats than they've got. It's just the way the system works. But I do like Nigel, he's funny. And he's not wrong on anything he says. Daisy, good night, chick, sweet dreams. Have an amazing weekend. Cheers, Steve. The thought of him, in number 10 is awful. I can't believe that they got in. Whichever idiots have voted him in, thank you, not. Anthony, how you doing? He is being interesting, shall we say. I see Biden screwed up a speech at was it the barbecue yesterday on the White House, was it the Rose Garden? Yeah, I saw Lee got his. Michael Tice, he got his. Nigel, I don't know who else there was. But they tried to set Reform up with a paid actor. Just to lose them out. Ooh, we have a yellow. If I can find it on the camera, Ladybird. They tried to screw over Reform with an actor saying some racist stuff, reporting it all over the news. Did he? Oh, you've got the storms. I've been watching Hurricane Beryl. Dee Dee's had streams up from Jamaica and the Cayman Islands. I've been watching that rolling. I think it's hitting, is it hitting Mexico today or the next few hours? Sticky Willy! Have a good one, Daisy. Last time I stood here, I'm a bit antsy because there were cleggies. We've got a little honeybee. Honeybee, where art thou? Get on the camera there. Cheers, Heaven. Because I don't know if the tracker barrel's gonna jink or not. It looked like Corpus Christi was gonna get a blast in. Yeti, how are you doing? Lovely to see you. How's things? If you haven't got a Yeti, check him out. You been a busy bee, Yeti, or the storm's been torturing you? You got rain. The weather's been absolutely crappy. Oh my god, there's a bit of blue sky. Really heavy rain and high winds for the last few days. Today's the much calmer by far. I actually got brave and put washing out on the line. Beth, honest, it's been cold here. 10 degrees. Oh, got another ladybird. Ladybird's brilliant for eating green fly. It's definitely not warm up here. Don't feel it. Might do if that blue sky gets out some more. Gets through those clouds some more. It's just kind of humid here. The breeze is cold. All this hogweed is absolutely covered in bees and hoverflies. Never, is it? Wow. Never thought I'd see that, Steve. I think Cumbria was staying conservative, I think. Oh, damn, you know what? Jack hates them. I have to put the TV on full tilt and drop him some CBD drops. Same with fireworks, but he hates thunderstorms. Send it this way then, Jamie. I've got a lot of washing to put out. I've already got some out. Is it? It's not that up here. I wish it was. I'd have the shorts on. Can't quite see the Lake District. Visibility's not good. Yeah, I don't know what they'd have to do to not get voted in Cumbria, to be honest. We used to have Rory Stewart as our MP, and I tell you what, he was actually really good. He was a really good local MP. I was quite sorry to see him go. Like Rory. He has a sister with Down syndrome. So it's something that's close to his heart. I was talking to him one day about it. Pair of crackers flying. Who's getting the kit off? Oh, nice one. Who's getting their crackers off? Or crackers in the sky. Never. Oh, I'd enjoy 100. I would indeedy. I do like a bit of heat. Off me line. I know a lady that I know, one of her neighbours' houses burnt down. I think a bonfire, she said. Too close to the neighbour. The neighbour wasn't home. It isn't home. Don't know where they're at, but when they get back, they're in for a shock because the house has been on fire. Have you had the high winds and that heavy rain, Steve? It's been bad here. Liz, how are you doing, chick? How are you feeling, Liz? They've sent you another. They mustn't. The electricians mustn't be putting the reports in, because you'd think if you'd done the report, it'd be on the system that you'd done. They're not very up on what's done and what's not. Picking bits of grass as long as me. And popping the joints. Liz, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Glad to hear that. You've been there through the ringer though, chick. Ooh, fly, get off me. I was scared looking out from my greenhouse every morning thinking that the glasses are going to have gone. But it stayed in place. Shire Ghost, how are you doing? Iron Antler, how are you? Good morning. Shire, I hope you've been acting disgracefully. Ooh, thought that was a cleggy. Shire's brilliant. Well, Shire a lot of years, same as Liz. You get less for murder. Hope you had a good day yesterday, Iron. Good. You've been through the ringer, Liz. I'm glad, though, that you're feeling like you are compared to what you were. I thought it was something on the back of my leg. Tango, how are you doing? How's Badger? Play with grass. As you do. Brilliant. Yeah, so I feel a bit sorry for that neighbour whose house burnt down. They wouldn't have expected that. I don't know if anyone's got contact details for them. Ooh, I have got some Eugene plum tomatoes. I've got some Sun Gold extra sweet little cherry tomatoes, and the one that I've forgotten what it is. It's a surprise. I think it's a cherry. I've also got a melon. I've got a melon vine in the greenhouse and it's got some baby melons on. They've actually taken. The flowers have set. Get in, Shazza is growing melons. Oh, he lives the life of Riley, Tango. My peppers, my sweet bell peppers, they've got flowers on. I've never had much joy. They always take forever to ripen. And I've got a Scotch bonnet in there as well. Mr. Whistle, how you doing? Yeti, I do. My little melons are growing. Hey, hey. So little like Garlia melons. So we'll see how big we melons get. I meant to try them last year. Ooh, I've got some stringless beans, but they're having a hard life. They're struggling because of blooming chickens and dogs. I've got them on a net where I usually have sweet peas on. I'm giving it a break from sweet peas this year. And if it's not willow running through them and deliberately knocking them flying, the chickens are having scratching around them. So they're not as they should be. Oh, nice, Steve. Yummy. I usually get the rainbow plum tomatoes, but the last couple of years the seeds have been crap. The plants have diseased or they've not come on. Yeti, I will get my melons out on a live. How about that? Come see Shazza's melons. Oh, can you imagine? If it was say about growing melons, but we shan't go there. My little melons should start swelling. Oh, cool, Tango. Oh, Liz, just fire it in. Honest to God. Yeah, if it was only as easy as Miracle Grow, well, it's not Miracle Grow, it's a tomato food they're on, to grow your melons. Ooh, yummy. Can't beat them. My raspberries, willow's been at. My black currants, willow's been at. My black currants are doing well. They're still not fully ripe, but branches are on the deck pretty much. They're overladen again. Yeah. So yeah, the chickens are kind of, well, and willow, to be fair, kind of interfered with me beans. Yeti, funny story. I was remodeling the garden. I decided a grass bank I was going to make into a border. Got some sleepers, set it all up, got it built, and it needed like 12 tons of soil. So I had some local lads doing it for me. Well, put wheelbarrow in the soil. That sounds better. A few months later, I was in the garden and I was just pulling out weeds. And I got to one of the bushes I was cutting the other day and I saw something growing underneath it. I thought, that looks like... So I took some photos, sent them to a friend that knows what he's doing. And he went, yeah. So as it was growing, I was told that it was a sativa. So I reckon the lads that did the work in the garden for us were having a cheeky smoke up the garden. And it's their fault. But yeah, as soon as I realised what kind of plant it was, I made it a tent and named it Sally. Apparently it was a sativa. But the way the jet stream is, if Gen X Gaming, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. If a hurricane hits just where that jet stream is on the US, it catches a lift and it comes to the UK, and it was starting to get its heads on, flower heads on. They were like purple on the top, and we got tail ends of a couple of hurricanes and it ruined it. But yeah, poor thing. What's the best size? Liz. Liz, I'm hoping for double D's. So yeah, it was under a bush, so I kind of cut the bush back and made it a tent. I was walking up the garden with some Miracle-Gro one day, and the police helicopter actually came over the house, so I just chucked the watering can and changed direction. But yeah, it didn't come to out. Is it? Well, we had some, I can't remember which hurricanes it was, but we had some tail ends and it was torrential rain and it just moulded the heads on it. But yeah, that's my story from a few years back. More than a handful's of waste, exactly. Unless you're talking melons, you need a big handful. So we'll see how many melons do. But I'll maybe get me yeah, well, I was told it was a sativa. I haven't got a clue, but that's what I was told it was. My mate that I sent photos had come up and have a look and ask how it was doing. You'd think it was a family member, put it that way. But yeah, it never happened since, because at first I thought the old lady next door had a grow and a bird had deposited some seeds, but no, I think it's the lads that were working. You've got big hands. Oh, nice one, Tango. So yeah, I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, if it had gone all right, but yeah, the storm's knackered it. I was scared to dig it up and move it, so I just left it where it was and I put a tent around it and cut the bush back. Liz, lovely to see you. I'm glad you're feeling better. Have an amazing weekend, missus. Come see Shazza's melons. But yeah, that's my plan. Sticky willy head. That's got a little head. Poor little thing. So you lot, I'm going to have to do a shoot. I need to get home, get some stuff done. I need to take some tablets for me back because I hurt it. Bending down, getting horses grass. Fantastic. So thank you all for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you on Monday. I'll get my melons out on YouTube soon. Yeah, I'll get my melons out soon. All right, have a good one. Have an amazing weekend. Thanks, guys. Bye now.